Zoro no Arc. Zoro. From the heathens, got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back.
The new Straw Hat Pirates bounties after Wano, ranked. I believe that at the end of the Wano Arc, Luffy's bounty will be even bigger than Kaido's and Big Mom's current bounties. It is apparent that the five elders greatly fear Luffy's potential and even ordered CPO, the highest agency within the world government, to eliminate Luffy as he battled Kaido, due to the risk of him winning and disrupting the balance of power in the world. This fear was so great that they were more than willing to anger Kaido and sacrifice one of their top agents in the process. One of the primary reasons they fear Luffy is because of the true nature of his devil fruit power, which when awakened, will grant him the most ridiculous power in the world. I'm guessing credit for beating Kaido and Big Mom is going to be split between him, Kid, and Law. Luffy will get the lion's share of the credit, since he defeated Kaido alone, and Big News Morgans will likely claim that Kid and Law were working for Luffy, but figure Kid and Law bounties will also undergo a huge increase since together they have defeated Big Mom. My guesses are Robin's greatest threat is always from the world government, since, from the age of 8, they have ruthlessly hunted her. The persistence of the world government and their view on her being a threat would not cease even after a time skip passed, as during the raid on Onigashima, the world government sent numerous ships out to Wano, openly to annexing Wano under the world government, but secretly having a second order for its agents arriving there with the capture of Robin, still seeing her as a threat to the government and the secrets it's trying to withhold from the world. This order was later seen being put into action, when some CPO agents chased Robin and Brook in the castle, with Robin wondering why the CPO was in Wano and her being unaware of her being still a thorn in the eye of the government. I could see Robin getting something absurd like 1.5 billion bounty. He's the right-hand man of the current 5th Emperor. He has defeated Kaido's strongest commander. Can see him gaining a slightly higher bounty than King. Slightly less than Zoro, slightly higher than Queen. This is just a guess, and it's absurdly high for a first bounty, but depending on what Yamato does or how public that knowledge is, I could see her getting a high bounty for being the child of an emperor and strongest creature, and betraying that emperor to join the Straw Hats if that's what winds up happening. Between betraying an emperor and surviving, joining the Straw Hats, and being involved in an attack on another emperor, one figure Jinbei's bounty is going to go up by quite a bit, but not as much as Zoro's or Sanji's since they have defeated Kaldo's two strongest commanders. I could see him getting credit for something ridiculous, like if CPO falls under the impression that he was able to brainwash all of the gifters on Kaido's side and that he has 8,000 followers. I'm guessing that Nami, Frankie, and Brook are going to get roughly 100 million upgrades just for being associated with Luffy, though could see Frankie being annoyed that he still hasn't cracked 200 million. Much like Pedro, don't think she'd be mistaken for a pet plus. If Carrot winds up getting a bounty, it would be funny if she's taken seriously while Chopper's bounty's still a gag. If it's based on her normal form, something fairly small but still legitimate like 15 millions. I could see it going much higher if Sulong is taken into account, and if she ultimately beats Perospero. Is going to have the biggest multiplier of all. His bounty will go up by 10 times its previous amount, bringing him to a whopping total of 1,000 barrels.
Go heal them, don't believe in fake,
I'm assuming that if Yamato or Carrot get bounty, it will be something to help encourage them to travel with the Straw Hats, much like with Frankie. Not that either one of them would need encouragement, but it gives them a reason to leave Momonosuke and Zoe,
got too
respectively.
little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, cause anything worth